Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 6, playing as the Cree. And kind of our goal for today is to try and finish up a bunch of these flood barriers. Got a whole bunch of low-lying land that is being flooded right now. Stuff's getting destroyed. Might be too late for a lot of this, but I'm really hoping we can just get some of these set up. Try to protect as much of the land that we have as possible. Pretty much every city I have is doing flood barriers right now, and which makes sense because we are on an island, you know, kind of map. So have a lot of coastal land that's getting flooded at the moment. Looks like we got one done up here. It only had one tile to you know, surround anyway. Plus this is a pretty good city that's got a lot of good production. So that one's done, and we are starting to buy and what I'm trying to say, trying to buy great engineers or military engineers, sorry. Not great engineers, military engineers, to run over here and try and rush build some of these things, get these out a little bit quicker. So hopefully that will work. That is the goal of the day. The only cities that I have that are not building flood barriers are this city down here that's finishing up its campus, which I think is okay. It doesn't really have a lot of coastal land, to be fair. Should we go to like a settler view? I mean, this one over here is coastal. Yeah, none of this would need to be anyway. So, you know, we're good here. And then this city over here, which does have a little bit there. And that's about it appears, because it's currently still finishing up the University of St. Cor here. So, which almost done. 3 more turns. And that's going to be really cool to have as well. All right, let's go ahead and hit next turn and get things rolling along. We got a couple military engineers running across the water over here. Try to rush out this one over here. I think this is the one that's going to take the longest to finish. So it seemed like a good idea to get that one done as soon as possible. Spy was undetected, but we did fail to sabotage production, which is unfortunate. It was like a 90% one right there. Let's go ahead and finish up the stock exchange. We'll probably move over to the hydroelectric dam here in a moment as well. Military engineer, I think we have enough going here. Maybe. So, like, the next highest one would be 28 down there. That's not, I did not mean to move you like that. 27 over here. We'll just move you over to this one. We will need to get some over here. This one's actually technically the longer one, but that's okay. Actually, you know what? That's fine. Let's just grab you, send you down this way. That's going to work out just okay. Alright, spy failed. Need more housing, etc., etc. Don't know what I want you to do. I mean, I could sabotage production, but... Oh, sorry, go away. It just looks like he's repairing his spaceport at the moment, or at least he's building it at the moment. I want to try the sabotage production again, and then maybe we can get rid of that spaceport once it comes back up here in 2 turns. Working on advanced flight ideology. Ideology obviously is going to get us a better government here in a little bit, or get us a gateway to a better government. Alright, military engineer here is arrived. Actually, start with this one. And have you rush this a little bit. Takes 11 turns off of that. That's very helpful. Took about 6 turns off of that one, but that's not too big of a surprise since it's a percentage of things. Alright, you're going to go ahead and start moving your way over to this one as well, please, sir. You're going to make your way up to, I guess, this one here in a moment. That's going to work out. I do have enough money to go ahead and buy some more, so let's go ahead and buy one over here. And actually, I can still buy one. Is it here that I could buy the other one? Yes. That will work. Keep pumping those out. One of them is probably going to start heading up, maybe up this way or something. I mean, it's about to flood again here very, very soon. 8 turns, so are we going to be able to get all these done in 8 turns? I don't think so. Even with help from the engineers. But we will do the best that we can. Alright. I'm tempted to just start pumping out military engineers here by just manually as well, because it only takes 2 turns. Alright, you're going to start swinging your way up to that city, I believe. You go ahead and swing down to here, please, and thank you. Alright, this engineer is ready to come in. Brings down to 27. It's down to 17, so getting there, slowly but surely. 14. Didn't have another. I thought I had another one coming over here. Yes. So that brings it down to 8. What I might do is, if I get it less than the number of turns till the sea level change, I may call that good enough. And move on to something else at that point. Go away. How are these down here? These are, that one's 8, 9, 16. So these guys would need a little bit of help as well, unfortunately. So we are going to still need to buy some more. Spending a lot of money and resources on these military engineers, but I think protecting these, you know, we've got a lot of coast here that we're protecting. I think it's going to be very important for us to do that. Alright, so let's see here. I mean, one of you guys is going to need to come up here at some point, so we'll do that. Pretty much that guy's entire city needs to be surrounded, so that one actually is pretty critical. One of you guys needs to come down here and help this guy out. So how about we do that? Still need to get a bunch more out. Starting to work on the moon landing thing over here. That's going to be very helpful.
Scholars are the heirs of the prophets, for the prophets did not leave behind a legacy of wealth, but that of knowledge.
There you go. That's good. I mean, it's a cool little wonder. I don't know how useful it's going to be for us. I mean, it does. Let's see. Other civilizations trade routes to the city provide 1 science and 1 gold for them, so that will help them out a lot. Plus 2 science for every trade route to this city. So it really depends on how many people send trade routes to us. And domestic trade routes give an additional faith to the city, which is actually pretty good. We're not really relying too much on the faith, but it's still pretty good to have. So we'll see if people start sending some trade routes to that city. If they do, then that helps us out a lot. Our spy was undetected, and we sabotage production. Perfect. Alrighty, so what do we want you to do, sir? Oh yeah, let's go. We need to go ahead and get your flood barrier down, please and thank you. It's only going to protect like 1 tile over here, but still, we need to send you at least a engineer. It looks like. All right, you're going to go ahead and use your last charge here. Gets that down to 5 turns. I think we can let that city do its thing at this point. You're down to 7 turns, which I believe is too close. Yeah, too close for comfort here. So we're going to go ahead and plus that might change as time goes by as well. Actually brings you down to 1 turn. That's seems pretty good. All right, you're going to come over here. We need at least 1 guy to come over here and rush that one. So we'll go ahead and send you over that direction now while we're looking at you. We'll go ahead and disrupt spaceport, please. You too. Disrupt the spaceport, please. Storm over here, not really anywhere near us. Got some error score for that wonder. We should still be in the Dark Age, which I'm okay with, because Dark Age for this next era, and then follow that up with another Heroic Age after that, I think we'll be okay. So these guys still kind of need a little bit of rushing as well, unfortunately. So let's go ahead and come over here and grab you. Another military engineer there. Not quite enough for another one over here, unfortunately. It's going to be close. I think we're still going to lose a few tiles, unfortunately. It's going to be very, very close. Okay, you can rush this guy a little bit. Since we don't have enough for that one right now, how about one of you guys? If I put 1 charge here, 1 charge here, that will actually finish both of those in time, I think. It is going to be close for a lot of these. And again, it's very likely that the stuff's, you know, starting to accelerate a bit as well. Lots of war stuff going on. Apparently we're at war with Japan. I wonder if he declared war on somebody else. Robert the Bruce declared war on Jadwiga. Poundmakers declared war on Hojo. It's because Robert declared war on Hojo. Okay. I guess. Or maybe because Hojo... No, I bet it's because Hojo declared war on Teddy. And we're in alliance with Teddy. Okay, yep, that's exactly what happened. Not a huge deal. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, the city-states being at war with us. Are there any? Actually, it looks like they're only Hong Kong. So, that's it. Which actually is a really good one for us if we're going to go for a space victory. Extra production towards our city projects is pretty good. Alright, so you finished your flood barrier, which is great. I think everything's good there. Let's go ahead and finish off the broadcast center, I suppose. You finished a military engineer. I think I want to keep working on some military engineers until we don't need them anymore, for sure. Ferris wheel. So you're done with your flood barrier. That's really good. Really helpful. Alright, let's go ahead and rush this again, please. Still need one more at least. One more charge there at the very least. So you're going to swing down that way, please. I bet I need at least one more apiece for these guys. So we'll go ahead and send another charge up that direction. And let's go ahead and buy us a couple more. Right, that should work. And that actually might be all we need at this point. I'm trying to think if there's... I'll have to do some of the math here in a moment. And how many more turns do we have left? 6 turns. So, still going to be very, very tight. This guy's got 5 turns left on his. Should be enough. We'll have to keep an eye on it. This one should be good. This one still definitely does need at least a charge. Alright, so you're good to drop a charge here. Yeah, that brings it only down to 9. So we are going to need at least one more here. So we'll have to use both of his charges there. I think with this military engineer that's getting built here, that should be pretty close to enough. There's our first technology of a new era.
A satellite has no conscience.
Allows us to get solar farms out. And there's ideology.
Not even the most inhuman.
Some decent stuff here. We'll have to... Actually, the commercial hub harbor district boat adjacency is really good. We definitely want that one. Where did it go? There's campus and industrial zone. Actually, we may want both of those. That one and harbor and commercial hub. That feels pretty good. Anything here that I want? I don't think so. I think we're good with all of these. The spies. I think I'm still okay with the spies for now as well, to be honest. Yeah, I think this is actually pretty good. Yes, please renew your mission. Alright, research. Where are we at? We can go pick up combined arms down here. Which feels pretty good. See if we got some nuclear stuff somewhere. You know, just to help us out a little bit. Especially if we want some nuclear power plants at some point. Let's go ahead and pick that up for now. It's already boosted. I mean, pretty much everything we've got is already boosted, which is really useful. Alright, you're going to go ahead and rush this. Then it gets us down to 4 turns. Borderline, unfortunately. So, I think this one's more critical than this one. A little bit, barely. Actually, this one might flood here soon, too. So, we kind of need both of those to get some stuff. Alright, let's go for our government, hopefully, at this point. Probably democracy. Food and production from allied trade routes, which we're going to have a lot of those. I mean, the communism's still also pretty good, but I think democracy is just a little bit better for what we're doing with the trade routes and stuff. Oh, failure. Mission was successful, but the spy was killed after being detected. Our opponent lost respect for us. Oh well. So we'll have to get us another spy here soon. And we lost a little respect from America. Alright, so what do we got going on here? Are you going to be done in time? As of the moment, you will. Although if I finish this with a military engineer, I can actually start building military engineers here as well if I needed to help out. I think I'm going to need to send some more up this way, though. Let's send you up that direction, please. Alright, I'll cease my operations, although I technically have one more operation going right now. Crossbowman could get an upgrade to a machine gun. Well, since Japan's going to be coming a knock-in, we might need to spend a little bit of money on some defensive stuff. Alright, military engineer. One of you guys needs to head down this way, please. Alright, how are we looking? Did I not send one over here yet? I thought I had one going over there, but I don't see it, unless it's this one. Okay, that one's going over there. Good. This city's going to be borderline finished in time, so we may need to rush that one a little bit as well. Alright, that gets you down to 3 turns. That should be close enough. There's a military engineer. Wait, have you been there the whole time and I just forgot about you? Or did you just get here? No, you just got here. Okay, I was going to say, I was like, how did I forget about you? So that's going to be good enough there, I think. So you can move over to that one at this point. Still need more. Get you down to 6 turns. That finishes that, which I'm okay with that. That means you can run over here, please. So the city should now be safe and protected and all is well. Good. Alright, let's go ahead and finish the shipyard. I think with the 3 charges, that one will be fine. We're going to be close on a couple of these, but I think we'll be okay. Still got a couple more military engineers running around. I can have enough money to buy some more right now, but I don't think I need to. I think I just need to focus a little bit more on my defenses, just in case Japan does anything too sneaky. Although I don't think he's going to come for me, but just in case. I might be able to just go ahead and go for the hydroelectric dam at this point. I don't know that I need any more military engineers. Although they can do railroads and stuff. Let's do at least one more. If we don't use it, then we'll have it for railroads. Okay, I'll get you down to 5, so you're definitely one more. Do I have another one coming? I think I do, don't I? Do I not? I thought I had one coming up that direction. Well, then we'll send you up there. Because I'm not seeing it in the water here, and it may just be faded out and I'm just not seeing it, but I think we need one more up there. Alright, just going to alert machine gun, please. Right, we're going to go ahead and... It's going to be 2 charges here, so that'll get us down to about 3 turns next turn. It's going to be borderline. Alright, trader, please go do gold things. We'll take a little bit less food. I think it's going to be fine. A little bit less gold is going to be okay. A little bit of culture and stuff. Alright, so that rushed to finish that. That's good. Okay, go ahead and finish off your university, please. That will be very good. Teddy's declared war on Christina. Barbarian camp over there doesn't really affect us that much. Tornadoes could affect us here if they come this direction. We're going to be close on a couple of these, like I said, but I think we're going to be okay. Should really send one out to our capital, actually. Just to make sure it's good.
Better to fight for something.
There's combined arms. We disrupted rocketry and we were undetected. Perfect. Alrighty. I guess we'll just come through here and just get some of this stuff. Working our way up to some of the future techs is probably kind of the right move at this point. Tornadoes could be heading our way. Alrighty, let's go ahead. I think at this point we can go ahead and pivot to the hydroelectric dam. Get a little bit of power from that. You're going to come over here and help our capital out, I think. Bombard. I guess it's just getting popped up because of the admiral over here. Sure, why not? We'll bump you up to an artillery. Brings you down to 3 turns. Which is not going to be enough, actually. They're coming over here. Yeah, we're going to actually, looks like we're going to end up getting flooded down there. Alright, so gain sources is still active. Really nothing else here that I want, though. Could go after Scotland at this point. Go back after them. What? Anybody else got some spaceports that I should care about? None here, it looks like. None here, none here. None for Japan. None here. Pretty much just Washington and Scotland at this point. So where are your spaceports that are still active? This one's still pillaged. This one is currently active. So we'll go to air. Cool, good. This guy's gonna get over here barely in time, I think. Got another one coming up there. It should be just in time. I really need another one down here is the problem at this point. Which you're heading down here, but not gonna get here in time, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not gonna get here in time. So it's really not gonna matter. And just double check. You don't have any that you, like, anything you should build, right? I guess you technically could build a flood barrier. Where? I guess it's just to have it in case your borders grow to a place that needs it. Whatever. We'll work on it a little bit. Just in case. Alright, so you're good to come in here. Pop that. Gets that finished. That's good. I mean, we got most of our cities protected by the time this next flood pops. So I guess that's a good thing. Looks like we're only going to have one down here that's not quite going to be protected in time. So we have 2 turns left on this. That'll go up to 1.5 meters. So does it give us back the land that was flooded when this goes up? Because it looks like it's back, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's a positive. I have a feeling at some point it'll get too flooded for it to give it back. Like this one's got to be close, right? I bet this one gets flooded too much to come back. Maybe. So you got your flood barrier up. You are about to get yours. Alright, we'll just go ahead and rush yours out. That's going to be fine. You got yours. Very good. Let's go ahead and finish your research lab, please. Yeah, let's start getting some of this stuff repaired back up. Now that it's all protected and nice. We didn't miss it by much, to be fair. We can buy, like, the seaport here, I suppose. Or the research labs. Probably research labs are better. Let's actually build a sewer here. By the time we get it out, it'll be close to time for it to be needed anyway. Got a lot of districts and things to repair at this point. Alright, so you don't really have anything that's going to get flooded. I don't care if it's going to take 9 turns. And you're not going to get there in time, are you? Barely, yes. I mean, it's a little bit of a waste because obviously it's only going to take 1 turn. But just to... Oh, it still says 2 turns. Never mind. We can sit. We are good. Trying to decide if I care about this one at all. Like, literally, it's not protecting me. You know what? Just chill. We'll use you for, like, railroads and stuff. Oh, a suzerain status with musket. Oh, that's no good. Alright, going on alert, please. Need to get some builders out now. Bunch of builders. In fact, we probably should start buying them from their city up here just to go around and start repairing stuff. A lot of things to repair. Let's go and start buying them out. Coastal flood mitigated. Cool. Good. Alrighty. Your housing is terrible right now. Probably should plop down a neighborhood somewhere. I say that. I mean, I don't know. Well, for now, let's start working on a spy or something. We know we're going to need that. Alright, hydroelectric dam is done. You got plenty of housing here. Should get the seaport out, probably. Continue repairing your stuff, please. And you completed your research lab. Guess we'll work on the seaport here as well. Sewer would be faster. They both give us a little bit of housing. This one gives us 2, though. Probably better to get the housing first. Alright, you know, how about we get you to do some railroads then, please? Start connecting up to some of these other cities. What's the timing here? Oh, it did just flood. So the timing, it actually did just flood. So I wonder if it's too late for this. I'm still gonna take a turn. Like this one right here completely flooded, didn't it? This wasn't right? Or is it? I can't remember if this was flooded or not, now that I'm looking at it. Where's our guy over here? Over here. So we got a long time before the next flood, but we did lose some tiles already. It appears. Yeah, okay, it's going to take 8 more turns to get these flood barriers down now. I'm guessing because they're having to do more flood protection of some sort. I don't know if that's the reasoning or not. On that note, actually, with your extra charge, why don't you just come back down here? Sure. We'll just upgrade things as we see them pop up. So you actually don't need to be here anymore. I must have sent you up here and not realized that. I don't think I need to send you there. I might need to send you down here. I just realized the time. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. When we come back, we'll finish up the last of these flood barriers. And then kind of pivot and transition to probably getting some spaceports and stuff like that down. So I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.